So next pattern I'm going to talk about is the bullish pennant. This is probably one of my favorites because it is so fun to watch it develop and execute, and it just results in a lot of profitable opportunities. So let's talk about it. Bull pennant is a consolidation pattern that follows a major breakout. So if you're in a downtrend or really anything happens, key level gets broken, we often see a big surge in movement. So if you recall our breakout trading in our support and resistance module, once you break out of that key resistance, the price tends to move very quickly. So here we see a quick upside move. Now we know that we can get oversold or overbought in the 5-minute time frame pretty quickly. So often you will see that a breakout results in a overbought condition on the 5-minute time frame, and we need to consolidate. Usually this consolidation results in two things, either a bull flag or a bull pennant. And what happens is the sideways movement of the price tends to drop a little bit as profit is being taken. There's a surge in buying and then another little bit of profit taking, and we see a tightening range. And often this results, in the case of a pennant, in a symmetrical triangle. And as the prices converge and the bid and the ask gets tighter and tighter and tighter, eventually it breaks again, and often we see this as a secondary move in the breakout. So here's our initial breakout, our consolidation pattern, and then a secondary breakout for a second entry opportunity. So there are two potential entries on the bullish pennant. The first one is going to be the initial flush. It's a high risk entry, so we get a big breakout. We've marked our top. Now we know that either in a bull flag or in an EQ or pennant, we have to flush to the downside. So what we watch for is a quick move to the downside. We look for hesitation because we expect a little bit of a bounce to occur. We place our entries at the very, very bottom of that flush, and we watch the pattern develop. So if it's a bull flag, you may yet hit this level again, but in the case of a pennant, you should not come back down to that area unless the pennant breaks to the downside. So here's our first higher risk entry on our bull pennant. The second entry is going to be break of this trend line. So when we're drawing our pennants in, we've got a nice trend line. We follow the same rules as a regular trend line, and we also follow the same rules for breaking above that trend line. So zoom in on a smaller time frame if you need to. But essentially what we're waiting for is a nice volume, a committed break above that trend line showing you that consolidation's over, and we're going to see continuation. The bull pennant is a continuation pattern above all else. Initial move, consolidation, continuation. So why does this one work really well? Because it's exciting. It's fun to watch. People are enthusiastic. We've already had a big breakout. And if you've missed this initial breakout and you're telling your friends you're going to look at someone who says, look, there's a bull pennant happening, you know it's continuation. You see this perfectly nice, tight triangle setting up, and you get that idea. And all those biases that we've talked about, bandwagon bias coming into effect, positivity bias, hindsight bias, all of those things, they combine into this really, really exciting moment in the chart. So you have enthusiasm, people are going to have FOMO, they're going to have a fear of missing out on the next opportunity, and that's what drives the secondary move. So it's a breakout, consolidation, it's exciting, and it's confined trading. And confined trading, the tighter the range, the more explosive the move, and all of these things combine together to make bull pennants just a lot of fun.